Good morning, Bridge Nation. It's the 22nd day in the month of August, 2022. Welcome to Up and Go here on the Bridge 99 FM. My name is Richie B.
You know, this is your boy Shells.
And it is your girl, Queen JoJo.
DJ Alder checking in.
Yeah, we're all here.
Yeah.
Everybody good?
Yeah, man, we're there, man.
Yeah, we need to get the air conditioning down to about 18. 21 is not working for us. And Rome is addressing that immediately. on top of all the heat that we're already experiencing.
I'm telling you, I was like, I hope this rainfall. I said 2 lightning flashes, man.
Rainfall, which way there yesterday?
A little bit.
Oh.
But I'm talking about this morning.
This morning.
2 lightning flashes.
Yeah, man, I see place dark up. Yeah, place kind of dark.
Run it.
I enjoyed a little afternoon shower yesterday.
Oh, my goodness.
Trust me.
Yeah.
About 2 hours of sleep. And when you add my 4 hours last night now, then it means that I had about 6. They're saying that you should have about 7 hours to 8 hours sleep per night. I can't recall the last time.
Them can't say what them was saying.
The person who make up that not even get 8 hours. So I don't know who them trick.
Free for talking.
It is highly recommended that as human beings, we try to pack in some 7 to 8 hours sleep per night. Is that a success story for you? No, we can't afford that amount of sleep. Honestly. So we had a good weekend?
Yeah, you know it. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Went it with family.
All right, wonderful. DJ Adler silent order. So I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Listen. Birthday weekend.
Yes.
Listen, it was mild, but giving thanks. You understand?
Yeah.
That is what this birthday was about, really. You know?
Giving thanks.
Yeah, man. We're alive, and we get up. We can do the things that we want to do.
That's right.
A couple of things emerged on social media still. They look more than just giving thanks.
No, man. I forget. So we know about social media.
I'm totally forget about that.
Pictures have emerged. All right, big ups to Romy across the glass. And once again, we say good morning, Bridge Nation. We're here until 10 o'clock this morning. It is Up and Go. Time now for
WTF.
What the Fact?
All right, ladies and fashion designers alike, here I want you. The longest wedding veil spanned not 1, not 2 football fields, but 63 and a half football fields. Yeah, I said it.
What?
Now, if you thought Meghan Markle's wedding veil was long, well, get this. A bride named Maria Paraskeva, who lives in Cyprus, set the Guinness World Record for the longest wedding veil. According to the Guinness World Records, the veil was measured at 6,962.6 meters, or 22,843 feet, 2.11 inches, which is the same length as about 63 and a half football fields.
I don't know. That looks it looks like a grand. Congratulations to the bride. She looked beautiful. As to the veil, that looks like you can see it. It's all over. It looks like miles of. It looks like you measure that in terms of acreage.
So why you gonna do that? Why you do that?
You measure that in terms of acreage.
That was my question. What was that in?
I don't know.
aid of?
Our husband work at Guinness World Record?
No.
Somebody want to be in the Guinness Book of World Records for sure. She's a cutie. Her husband looks
annoyed. The man look annoyed.
Yeah, there are some people who are actually walking on it.
Yo.
Jeez.
Yeah. I don't know. That's heights of extravagance.
Husband work up.
Maybe it's heights of opulence. I don't know.
Look at our husband face. Look at the man. The man care. Man knows a John.
I don't know him, but it seems like he's saying, "What the hell did I get myself?"
Listen.
We never want to see the check.
You know how much money cloth costs.
Sorry.
Cloth. That material. Husband work up.
That piece of cloth there.
Husband work up Pablo.
Well, our ping. When the money drop, I hope it not go ping.
or LP as that.
It's rough on him.
Whole of material that.
Me can't. That just ruin the moment.
But she think the man.
That ruined the moment, Jojo. I'm sorry.
Oh, gosh.
You know when your bride walk up the aisle, supposed to get all emotional and look, you see this long, sitting behind her. Yes, a Jano.
I think the plan is she wanted all the guests to, beyond the veil.
Well, I'm said the veil is supposed to hide her away from evil spirits who might want to thwart her happiness. Well, so, I guess the evil spirits
will
not be having any success in her territory
for generations to come.
Well, listen, I think in the studio right now, I'm the only one who's married. You guys, I thought you guys would have embraced it as a nice option going forward.
No.
No, Jody shook her head, said no.
Richie.
You hear shells, hardly bust a laugh. Romy.
Hey, listen, I wonder if Romy can find a
Romy said me not free that right now.
I wonder if Romy can find a photo I saw on Instagram, where you kneel you were kneeling you're kneeling beside your bride. There's a photo, right? Mm-hmm. Bride and groom, and on the back of his shoes, help me.
Yeah. I get it.
All right.
At the bottom of the shoes, help me.
I take that as a moment of laughter. Thank you for that injection of humor. Mm-hmm. All right, that was WTF.
What the fact?
Time for update. Couple of stories that we've been monitoring, and we're going to give you the very latest that we have on them. Jody has one, I suspect.
Yes, Richie. Good morning, Bridge Nation. So 82% of Jamaicans believe that there is a connection between dancehall and crime.
Oh.
Yeah.
82%.
82%. So 82% of all Jamaicans believe there is a connection between dancehall music and the incident of crime. A recent Don Anderson poll conducted in July has revealed. The poll was commissioned by media house, revealed that 41% of the respondents believe that dancehall music played a very big role in influencing criminal behavior, while 30% of persons believe that dancehall had somewhat of an impact. Additionally, 11% of the 1,113 respondents said that dancehall influenced criminal behavior only a little, while another 11% said not at all, and 7% respondents said that they were not sure. So, this has been a major discussion, for years now. What in April, Downtown producer and Reggae Sumfest marketing strategist Scatter Burrell dared to be a Daniel, unlike many of his musical people like Charm and Bounty Killer, and declared that music has influence and it is hypocritical of us to disregard the influence it has on crimes. Yeah. So he shared that. One of views. Well, it's so funny. We can't say it doesn't, because if music can make you feel happy, music can make you feel sad, music can make you angry. I can just imagine what else it can do if you allow it, and if you listen to it often enough. So,
growing up, I wasn't a part of the 82%. Me used to say, no, so not go so, but right now, some of them nowadays lyrics are, you see, the glorification of violence is a serious thing in the music right now. Even not just the music, but the video them as well. I never know, could I tie gun a little more? There's just a thing where it not look good. It's like,
I did send a photo I was hoping to see on the screen.
Glorifying violence is not the way to go, and people, youths, them watch that and I say, them can do this and do that.
Yeah,
you never know.
I'm very concerned.
Yeah,
and with the different camps right now, sort of positioning themselves not together but against each other. Because of, I guess, trying to show who rules and who's at the top of their game. Right. It seems we're getting more and more. There are some artists right now that every new song that I've listened to, it's all about
killing,
murderation.
And the videos
also. Like you can get a little surprised, like even one out of these 10, 15 songs that we've gotten in the last month or so that says something positive, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm concerned.
Some woman in the video, not even that you see them more. You never see women in the video. You remember when women was a thing in the video?
And the fans are lapping it up and just busting blanks and giving them forwards.
It's weird.
We're at a very serious stage in our country's history.
Yeah.
And we have to do something to correct that.
We definitely need to do something to correct that. So that's my update.
We'll move on to something.
82% is very high.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So it means, because remember, at first, persons were saying, no, man, not go so. But I think now persons are paying attention and they see the trend and they see what is happening in their community and the type of song these so-called, you call them Dan man or gangsters are listening to, and they realize what is happening. Yeah.
One more point. That's one more point.
Drop it.
You remember when, let me tell you, dancehall kind of biased and hypocritical. Zinka, watch your style. Condone it or not. Remember how dancehall have its rules against certain content. Remember when Shenseea did drop lick?
Yeah.
And the whole streets just, if the whole streets of that can't play a dance, it don't play a dance.
Yes.
My thing is for the selector them, the promoter them, the patrons them, if we can do that for a Shenseea lick, why we can't do that for a tune or big up violence?
Perfect compliment.
That's all I'm
Good point.
No, look at them embrace it.
Yeah. So that's
and them I get money pull up on it too. So all of that too.
Yeah, that's just food for thought. We're going for work on that. But moving on to something more positive. From a dancehall artist as well, Popcorn. You don't know, he has a charity treat in St. Thomas, in place, so he's doing after school, him call it, but it's a back to school giveaway and fun day.
Sounds off the chain.
Something about Popcorn, I feel like him no want to say back to. I don't know, but something about, cause him stay. So him say after school. But the Popcorn, you can't study them Monday. But the Popcorn Care Foundation is back after a couple years, because I don't know if you want to say 2-year hiatus. But after 2-year hiatus, and just in time to treat the children of the dancehall stars hometown of St. Thomas, with back to school supplies for the new school year. Of course, the annual after school treat and fun day, have been put off due to the pandemic in 2020. But now with the charity's return, hundreds of children from the Eastern Parish will be issued school care packages with bags, books, and other stationery. The event will be held at the Rudolph Elder Park in Morant Bay on Thursday, August 25th, commencing from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And a representative of the Popcorn Care Foundation had some nice things to say. She said, they're saying that the anticipation is high, as this is the first time in 2 years that we will be able to do this. Parents are happy, the children are happy, and we at Popcorn Care Foundation are immensely overjoyed that the treat is returning. Popcorn is all about the people of St. Thomas. Yeah, man, that's true. So when we didn't get to do this the past 2 years, it didn't really sit well with him. He loves to help, and he especially loves to put smile on the faces of the youth from the place he calls home. So this return is not only special for the people of St. Thomas, but for Popcorn as well. Interesting to note, the last hosting fed over 700 children.
Wow.
Across St. Thomas. So this year's organizer are looking for a similar turn. Okay, I know time's hard. And so they're looking forward to, just helping out.
I think he might end up getting the kind of turnout that Spice got. And there are lessons to be learned from that puppy, so that you put the kind of security and controls in place, because it can get quite hectic. But good luck with that, and it's really good, commendable that he's giving back like that.
They give back,
All right, to the rebellious one we go. But in this instance, he's actually announcing that Rebel Salute will in fact return in January 2023. The dates have now been set. January 20 to 21 at Grizzly's Plantation Cove in St. Anne. Rebel Salute with all the live music and the art village and the herb curb. You all chuckle at that. Right? And the food village, all of that. Note the dates. As Rebel would say, save the date. And he actually had a little notation with this post. He says, "We're not gonna know it. We're there. See him way." So look out for that. Now, I'm going a little further than the release actually stated. And I'm going to name 3 artists that I strongly believe will be on Rebel Salute. Okay?
Yes.
Tony Rebel.
All right. Well then. All right.
Yeah.
Well then.
Queen Africa.
All right.
And Amaru Tafara.
Yes.
I think those are 3 names that you can.
There's no going wrong.
All in the fire.
Yeah, and that of course the latter is Queen Africa's son. So
how you managed to get that information?
Pre-release information.
I wonder.
It happens in my head.
That's the links, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Makes them strong.
And there's another event that is coming up that a lot of persons, it's a huge lineup. This event has really grown significantly. Very often when the dates are announced, within hours you're hearing about it's almost sold out. We're talking about the Welcome to Jamrock Reggae Cruise. And it's December 7 to December 12, 2022. That's this year. And look at the lineup. Damien Junagong Marley, Stephen Raga Marley, Burning Spear, Shabba Ranks, Bounty Killer, Sizzler, Maxi Priest. We're not done yet, Taurus Riley, Morgan Heritage, Sham, that means Sham and Bounty, I gotta do.
Perhaps.
Them new tune.
That's
Yeah, I just realized that.
Yeah.
J Boog is gonna be on it. Johnny Osborne, Coco T, Ding Dong, T.O.K., Kabaka Pyramid, Itana. Them not done yet, Christopher Ellis, Naomi Cowan. And that is a huge lineup anywhere on Earth or at sea. And that is
dope.
that is the Welcome to Jamrock cruise, December 7th to December 12th. And I want to look forward to all aboard.
Yes, sir.
All right. That was, of course, our update. Time for us to get to two features back to back. One is Proverb of the Day, and the other is Pet Peeve of the Morning.
That's right. So our proverb of the day: Saltfish dip on counter, await pan bread and butter. Saltfish dip on counter, await pan bread and butter.
Not Aki.
Not that.
Saltfish step on counter with bread and butter.
Yes.
Sorry, no guess.
No guess.
What come here try to get the try to get the correlation between saltfish and
my God.
bread and butter.
Well, this is a first. Bridge Nation. Saltfish dip on counter with pan bread and butter.
Come on, Chef.
The meaning of this proverb, Shell. Lazy people wait for rewards instead of working for them. Yeah, and it's a Jamaican proverb.
Okay.
But,
I don't know about that one.
you know what with you? You never get exposed to the proverb them properly.
Well, there's no correlation between saltfish and bread and butter.
There's not supposed to be. Have you seen the several proverbs I've given you?
There's always
each
something
morning?
in there though, Jojo. This not. I mean, you say Richie, they said now we pan aki. If you guys say saltfish, now they are we pan aki. Then we can say because you don't know the two of them need to come together to achieve something, which is great tasting food. But we don't know about
exactly. So saltfish are wait pan bread and butter.
You eat bread and butter and saltfish, Jojo?
No.
That's what you get when I say then. This not make no sense.
Well, you can't eat still,
I'm not say it can't eat, Richie. But
If
just
you
I mean, the last time I had
like
Aki and saltfish, I had it with the roasted fruit. But people eat saltfish,
like
bread and butter and saltfish.
like the roast saltfish or the cook up
Oh, come and
saltfish.
think of it.
You ever had the roast saltfish with the roast yam?
Roast yam, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Down
Is it?
Manchester there.
No good example with the bread and butter though.
No, the bread and butter and saltfish.
It can work. Now that I think about it.
No, but why would saltfish wait pan bread and butter? Lazy. Cause it's supposed to go for Aki. It's lazy.
Alright, Jojo.
You know what? Somebody who is very good at the proverbs. Come and send us a WhatsApp message and tell Shells why this makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know. Saltfish dip on counter.
Saltfish dip on counter wait pan bread and butter. Meaning lazy people wait for rewards instead of working for them.
Yeah, I understand the meaning. The meaning
no,
makes
but
sense.
it makes sense. It dip on counter wait. It a wait. It now work. For go bread and butter, it a wait. It now move.
You know if it is a people, alright, you know the one where people love them bread butter both side are people somebody love wait pan bread and butter. Then that mean I work with that, but me don't know how saltfish are wait pan something.
It would be a proverb. It's supposed to throw you off. It's supposed to be like, what?
Alright. Then if that's the case, then fine.
Anyways, we're heading over to the pet peeve for today. If you're just joining us, we just had a long conversation about a proverb.
Yeah.
We're heading over to pet peeve. Pet peeve are things that others do to you that you might find annoying, irritating, or even upsetting. And we have a pet peeve to share this morning.
Yes, this is reggae singer Silly Kitty, and I can tell you I get annoyed by people at the stoplight. You're there at the stoplight, and as the stoplight go to green, everybody is honking their horn as it turns to green. Yeah, it's annoying. You understand?
That's true.
True. I agree, Silky D.
Yeah,
like just change, a man start honking already.
Listen, man.
Impatient.
I regular me look out the way them say go round now. Go round. Fly over.
really
Sister Jody. I say no, make them fly over cause obviously them can move faster than we. We at the front. Wait, no, it just change. So I agree with this 100%.
I like this one. And next one, I'm see people cuss about cause me get that cussing already. When you're supposed to actually correct me if I'm wrong, Richie. You're not supposed to slow down when you say amber.
Yes.
Yeah.
You make decision to slow down. No man pull up. So I said, Virgin.
They're not.
Virgin.
Slow down.
Slow down. You know, could have got you, brother. Yeah, listen, me run up in the back. I said, bruh.
I remember telling you guys what my friend's daughter, she's 6-year-old. She was asked a question about the stoplight.
Yeah.
Say, red means to stop.
True.
Green means to go. And what's the amber? She said, speed up.
See there? When you fix that. We fix that.
Bridge listeners, do not do that, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come
on.
on,
We
man.
see it happen all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
But I agree with that pet peeve.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. Big up yourself.
Silky D. Isn't Silky an England-based artist? Is he?
You know,
Not sure.
Jamaican.
Yeah. But it's like, all right. Big up Silky D.
Big up Silky.
Yeah, man. Big respect. All right. So that was, of course, the proverb of the day, followed by the pet peeve of the morning, which the latter came from Silky D, who was a reggae singer. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, Bridge Nation, it's now time for us to get inside of our first interview of the morning. And just to tell you that over the past few weeks, we have been hearing in several instances where teachers are resigning in large numbers. Last week, we learned that school administrators are bracing for the impact of that after a vast number of teachers over the summer holidays are reportedly headed overseas to seek out better employment opportunities ahead of the new academic school year. We saw where the president of the Jamaica Association of Principals of Secondary Schools, JAFT, Mr. Linvern Wright, he said that a sense of dread has engulfed principals who are now scrambling with their boards to see how the blow can be cushioned. So reports are that over 400 teachers will be leaving the local classroom to teach overseas. And at the same time, it is being said that Education Minister Favour Williams has repeatedly sort of downplayed concerns of a mass exodus of teachers, saying that there was no data to suggest a cause for alarm. Well, this morning we want to delve into this subject, and we're joined at this time by the president of the Jamaica Association of French Teachers, JAFT, Mr. Oneil Madden, who's our guest at this time. Good morning, Mr. Madden, and welcome.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour tout le monde.
Okay.
I heard someone in the background speaking French.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I know that would please you, Mr. Mr. Madden. Welcome, and thank you for joining us at this time. I want you to start by telling us a little bit more about the Jamaica Association of French Teachers. What's it all about?
All right, so JAFT, the shortened form for it, was created in 1975, so it has been around for a long time, and it's a bit similar to other associations. So pretty much, whether formally or informally, the subject areas, the subject disciplines, most of, if not all, they have their specific teachers association. So we are in the operations of building capacity of our teachers. So we organize workshops from time to time to help our teachers with their pedagogical skills. We also meet to celebrate events that are related to the Francophone world. About 2 or 3 years ago, the French ministry, the French government actually officialized International French Teachers Day, which is celebrated in November. So that's an event that we look forward to as well. That's celebrated worldwide. We have events for our students as well. So we try to have like Christmas Carol service, competitions, different competitions for our students, to bring life to the language.
Yes.
We also look at the CSEC and CAPE results. We look at where the strengths are in our students, where the weaknesses are, and we try to help our colleagues to, better prepare our students for these exams. And also we partner with the Alliance Française de la Jamaïque, so the French Alliance of Jamaica that offers French courses. So they help our teachers to, to keep their level active or to improve their level. And I know currently with the Embassy of France in Jamaica, a work that I had started from I was in France, we are really looking into bringing more awareness to France in terms of study opportunities, because a lot of people tend to look to the US, Canada, and the UK for study opportunities, but France is also an ideal destination to study. And I can say that having studied there myself.
I got you.
And
yeah.
And
it's a raft of activities that go on there. I mean, I didn't realize that you were so involved in, and engaged. But we wanted to focus this morning, Mr. Madden, on the whole matter of migration of teachers from Jamaica into other territories overseas. Usually it is being said for better employment opportunities. What, from your perspective, are some of the reasons that currently encourage that activity where teachers migrate from Jamaica to overseas?
All right, I think it goes without saying, compensation has always been an issue for teachers and other public sector workers. When we compare what students pay in college or university for tuition fees to what they end up earning afterwards, it's really meager. It's not encouraging. And we have to also take into account that a number of our teachers, I don't want to say, but there are many of our tertiary institutions that are in Kingston, for example. Some of our students remain in the corporate area after their studies, which means that they don't necessarily have any family here or there. They end up working. And of course, when you start working as a teacher, for those who may not know, most of our teachers start working without getting their full salary because they have to start working without their degree in hand. And sometimes it can take a long time for the processing to take place. So they end up with about $68,000 a month to work with. And by the way, some of these teachers have to be repaid student loan, some whether both of convenience or a need, they have to take out a vehicle, for example. They have to pay rent. They have other family members to support. So the salary is very discouraging for teachers. But this has been something that has been going on for years. So it's not the only thing. And over time, we've also seen where administrators have been adding to the issue, discouraging teachers. They are condescending, the teachers don't get their support. And so after a while, the teachers really get fed up and say, look here, it's time to leave. There are other things too, such as social issues, the crime and violence that's affecting the nation. When teachers go abroad, some places that they go to are safer than Jamaica. They can go out without feeling scared. So they're looking for these, benefits that any citizen would want to enjoy. Healthcare as well is another. So it's just really, the social aspects of life that they're looking to improve. And for some teachers I know I've spoken with, it's also about professional development and advancing in their career. And if they stay where they are, it will not happen for them.
I completely understood. Now, Mr. Madden, what is your advice to the Education Minister, Favour Williams, who believes that there is no cause for concern at the moment about the large number of our teachers leaving the island?
There has to be cause for concern. I know the debate is also that we graduate a lot of teachers from the education system, the teachers' colleges and universities each year. So in a sense, there are some teachers on hand to replace those who are leaving. But my concern has also been that we are losing some of our best and experienced teachers. And the trend will continue, and there has to be cause for concern. How do we retain some of our most influential teachers in the system? A lot of our senior teachers are leaving. They've been there for years. They understand, the dynamics of teaching across the curricula. They understand how to prepare students for external exams. And what we're seeing now, and especially in my capacity of JAFT president, is that while it's good for my younger colleagues, a number of them have to now step up to teach CSEC and CAPE this year, that they don't necessarily have the experience teaching. And then because our senior teachers are leaving, they don't necessarily have that guidance. And so I'm really concerned about what the results are going to look like come next year and the year after. On the one hand, I'm not necessarily doubting my colleagues' capacities, but experience plays a very important role going forward. The different administrators have been saying also that some of the programs in the high school may have to be dropped because we don't have teachers to teach those subjects. Now, I find it very interesting because in an era where we're pushing STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, if we can't find those teachers, then it's going to be detrimental to our development. So there is cause for concern.
As president of JAFT, are you seeing where more teachers are interested in teaching in France, for instance?
We have teachers who are looking to go to France to improve their level to study, as I referred to earlier. And so I know, for example, I was among that number two. When I left college a couple years ago, I went to France on a language teaching program. And usually a lot of our fresh graduates go on that program. As to the number that comes back, it's relatively meager. Some go, end up finding other job opportunities, end up studying. Some find the love of their life, of course. That's a part of the French dynamic. And so they may not come back until years later. And then, so this compounds the situation. If we have the very few teachers who graduate each year to teach French, already they're in France, and then sometimes they do Spanish as a minor too. They are major because most of our languages degree are, twinned in that regard. So they may end up going to Spain or a Colombia, or some end up going to a Japan, a China. So we keep losing these teachers, and then those who are in the system are also leaving as well. So
it's cause for concern. It really is cause for concern. But I really appreciate the fact that you came on this morning and shared some thoughts with us on this matter. And we've got to find a way. Let's put it that way, because the generation now, they need to be educated, and we've got to find a way. So on that note, we'd like to say merci and au revoir.
Merci beaucoup, monsieur.
Je vous en prie. Bonne journée. Au revoir tout le monde.
Thank you. All the best.
Bye-bye.
All right. Yeah. All you had to do is to consult your English to French.
Google Translate in the building.
Get it, it'll help. You did French?
Yeah, I did French, but not 6th level. I did it up to grade 9.
Oh.
Yeah, so I know a lot of basic French, like pronunciation and stuff. So that's why, got it.
You never did Spanish?
No, Spanish. Yeah. Adora teach me Spanish. Yeah, big up Dora, Boots, the whole crew.
Yeah, so I did Spanish, not French. I went to France and had a hard time communicating. I mean, it was so difficult. You want to order a chicken meal and you don't know what the hell to say.
You end up get a salad.
You try to make the noise of a fowl. You go, I need a quack quack. There you go. I mean, it's just difficult. You run into somebody, you want to start a conversation. And that happened many times, by the way.
What was that?
What was it, brother?
It's rough.
Rough. Language barrier is tough.
Yeah.
We never have a problem in Spanish, eh? Pollo.
Yeah. Ese en español es pollo. Pollo. Yeah, it was a serious problem we have still. He mentioned China and Japan. A lot of friends I had like back in university who never done no form of teaching like courses or whatever.
Yeah.
Most of them they're China and Japan right now teach, and so I think it's very interesting because I always ask them, would you help out teaching here in Jamaica? And they say, for what? So it's just to understand that mindset, because to willingly get up and teach in another country and have no experience. But I know it's the green.
Yeah, I know a young lady who actually she went to France and taught English for several years.
Yeah.
And then she came back and went to China. And I think she's still in China.
Yeah, man, enough of them not come.
Yeah. She has a little baby over there and all that. Yeah, in China, yeah.
Cost of living and everything, you know?
Yeah, man. I just remember a story. I'm going to say it quickly before I move on to the next song. There's a story that was told of a gentleman who went to Santo Domingo, speaks Spanish, right?
Right, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and he met this girl and he wanted to start a conversation and they were at a conference together. So by the third day, he really was beginning to like the lady. Mm-hmm. Doesn't know how to speak Spanish, and he's trying to tell her something really nice. So he says, he taps his chest, me, un loba, you. Trying to say I love you. Me, un loba, you.
See him, so.
No, I've never been to Santo Domingo. Don't point at me. Don't point at me, Romy. Oh, gosh. Right now, it's time for us to get inside of our fun feature. We call it the Secret Sound Game. And this is where we get an opportunity to do a giveaway each morning. The secret sound is what we have, and you must identify. It's not difficult. Jody thinks that generally people are overthinking. And that's how she feels. She's the one who creates these sounds. Shells, Audley, myself, we don't know what the sound is. But all you have to do is to listen and try to figure it out. And if you get the answer correct, then we have a gift for you. And that gift is...
the gift package.
You hear that?
Yeah, man. Nice. Trust me.
Ask him why not.
Yeah, I know them can't tell
like
me.
a whole heap of goodies.
A bunch of stuff.
Yeah, but one thing is certain. We have always given away very, very... like huge gift packages, a lot of items in it.
That's
so
why people keep playing.
Yeah. And trying to win again and again and again.
Yeah.
So, you want to win? Listen first to the sound and then give us a call in 876-676-4996. Let's get the sound up in here. What sound is this? What sound was that?
No clue.
Not yet.
Hold on, Jojo. Will you get a clue? I don't get no clue yet, no.
No.
Okay, but let's ask. Easy me.
Yeah, not yet.
She said she come. Yes. Like we say. Because Jojo not understanding. And then she get the bad looks in her streets. See me?
It look like she gonna get a clue,
Food. Oh.
Food. That's all we need to say. Food.
All right.
That's a clue.
That's a clue, Bridge Nation.
Oddly, does that help you?
Nada.
Play the sound again. Let me try to relate the clue to the sound itself. Me feel me can't start figure this one out. No.
Oh, yeah.
I actually think I'm figuring this one out. No, this clue is going to make it easy.
It's still lost. So
I believe, Shells, you had predicted that by when? End of August?
Don't this for that one. Second weekend of September.
No, I don't think it'll reach so far. No, seriously.
All right,
let's get to the telephone lines and see what's going on. 876-676-4996. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. How are you?
How art thou?
We're good.
Talis
Talis?
in the building.
Yeah, and Trick. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, nothing much. How was your weekend?
I had a wonderful weekend. And you?
How about you, Shell?
Yeah, it was a great weekend. Rest up and thing. Give thanks.
Okay, mine was okay too.
Give thanks. We give thanks for that.
Yeah.
So, Talis, we decided Jody obliged and gave us one clue. That sound that you just heard. The clue that we have is food. Food. Does that help you? Yeah, food.
Food?
What could that be? Food.
What's the answer that you have?
Is it the fruit processor?
The what?
Processor?
Food processor? It's not a food. So, well, I tell you what. Let me allow Shells to do that. sorry, Thomas. You two have a good day. And thanks for trying as always. Let's go. We have a lot of callers right now, so we're going to get to it. Good morning. Welcome to Up and Go. You're on the bridge, 99 FM. Hello.
Good morning, Richie.
Good morning. Cunis?
Yes.
Welcome. Thank you.
Okay.
The clue is food. What is the sound?
Is it a malfunction microwave oven?
Malfunctioning microwave oven?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Let me see what comes up. Sorry, Cunis, but have a good day. Let's go on to our next caller. This is the Secret Sound Game. It happens only on Up and Go on the Bridge 99 FM. Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome.
Hi, good morning.
Hello?
Hi, good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Ellie.
Oh, hi, Ellie.
Morning, Ellie. Thank you for calling in, Ellie. How is Montego Bay?
It's good.
Wonderful. You heard the clue, you heard the sound. What is your answer?
I think it's a blender blending ice.
Oh.
Who?
These hot summer days.
You know.
A blender.
That's right.
Crushing up some ice. Oh, gosh.
All right.
Hey, having said that, Ellie, here's the verdict.
Oh.
But have a good day, Ellie, and we still love you. And as usual, on a Monday morning at this time, we do a simulcast. We're live in London, and London is live in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So it's now time for us to welcome and say good day to our partner in crime, shall we call him that? Robo Ranks of the of the Beat London 103.6.
Me, man. I'm in London, done. They don't too appreciate my type doing crime out here. No. But yeah, good morning, guys, and good afternoon, everybody listening right now in the center of Harlesden, to be precise, the Beat 103.6, and we are live to the world into Jamaica with the great Richard and the team.
Survived the weekend, and we're feeling good.
You survived the weekend.
Yes,
or are you going to survive tonight?
Oh, tonight. Yeah, watch round later. Watch round later. We have a plan for you, know. This is the Liverpool team there. Watch what money you are going to do with them little more.
You know what? Richie, I am not as optimistic as most Liverpool fans.
Oh, yeah?
I don't think that Liverpool go to Old Trafford and if they win it, it'd be very, very tight. I'm more predicting, I'll say it from now, I think it's going to be a draw, or it possibly could be a rallied Manchester United win by maybe a set piece. Liverpool lack firepower.
I'm not expecting a high-scoring game, but I feel confident at the end of it that Man U will actually be the victors. What is interesting, though, Robo, is that I've had conversations with Shells off air about football throughout the program this morning.
Shells ain't got no talk this morning.
I'm very silent.
At least twice. And at no time in the conversation has he even indicated or showed concern for the whooping that Chelsea got at the hands of Leeds on the weekend. Love three, brethren?
Yeah.
You know, I said nothing about that.
There's no words.
Shells.
Yes, sir. Yes, Robo.
It's not looking good right now. It's not looking good. But we're in that same sticky situation like you. We got rid of our player was on form last season, Sadio Mane, Mane, and we replaced him with absolutely nothing, with a head butter from Uruguay. And you guys have started the season, and it's kind of obvious it's been the same problem for the last 2 seasons.
Everybody's having a problem at the start.
No finishing.
Everybody's having a problem at the start, it seems.
Yeah. And it's going to be rough because we've got a World Cup right in the middle. So I think a lot of people are not realizing that there's going to be a lot of shifts and turns and people not wanting to go to certain places and disrupt their position, because it's, as I've been saying all along on my show, it's the richest World Cup ever.
Yeah.
And you think about it, if you can get to Qatar with your team, chances of you doing something in front of all the televisions and the iBoards to the world, you could set yourself up for the next 5, 6, 7 years as a
Easily,
hero for your
easily.
country.
That's true.
So why would you want to just get up and just disrupt your football?
Right.
I really don't understand. Casemiro going to Man United is something I'm kind of like, why would he want to do that?
Harry Maguire apparently is being courted by Chelsea.
Listen.
I don't know that. I think Manchester United is blocking that possibility.
Listen. You know
you
what?
sure it's not Harry Kane? They just mix up the surnames.
No, man.
Can't be Harry Maguire.
No, sir. Them want Maguire, sir. Or they're looking into it.
Hey,
a
sister in the USA sends me a message as we speak. Leave my team alone. That is Chelsea, by the way.
Thank you.
Has Man U won a game yet?
This is always the way on a Monday morning with football. Ladies, with apologies, we're not trying to make it a football show, but that's what happens every Monday. We have to talk about what happens.
We can't help ourselves.
Yeah. But there you go.
Right now, I want to put a little good mood, good thoughts into your head. And, we like to do this on a Monday morning at some point. And we usually ask Joda to rejoin us, and she gets us started with her good mood vibrations.
Yes.
What does she have in store? We'll find out now.
Morning Bridge Nation, so it's all about Good Mood Monday. And if anybody know me, them know say me big pan. Oh God. I mean say God.
Yeah.
You understand me? Even with a little tip of I mean say God. Right? And one of the theme over the weekend for me in reading, whether it be my Bible or just watching anything, is we tend to get a little bit flustered when things start to get really hard. We'll have those moments where it just seem like, will it ever end? Will I get at ease? Will my time actually come? But the thing is, you're close to your time. You're close to your breakthrough. It's just that God have to make sure that your faith is fixed. How else are you going to have faith if you have nothing to have faith in? You understand me? So you're on your journey right now. You might have sent out some application for a job. You might try, be deciding if you want to start that business. And you're saying, I've put everything in place, Lord, and nothing is working out for me. Yes, it is working out for you, but you just have to have faith. I know it sounds crazy, but, you can achieve a lot. We hear about the Jericho wall all the time.
Yeah.
The story there. He brought the Israelites there. 6 days he made them walk around there for. And on the 7th day, all he asks you to do is praise him. So trust him and have faith. And you'll be surprised the things that will come through for you.
Amen.
Yep. Truth.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So I want to know, Bridge Nation, we live in this social media age, the thing go. And a lot of people I always wonder why social media can be exhausting, right? And I'll tell you why. It's because social media is literally a space where you're fed various perspectives every second. Like every day, you follow up somebody else's perspective. So what I'm suggesting is please take a break, disconnect. Not have to be nothing drastic, no 1 month, no 1 year. Take it slow, even if it's a 20-minute, 15-minute. What's gonna happen is that when you disconnect and spend time with yourself, go take a walk or something, you rediscover your own perspectives. You understand me? And so you realize that certain things from social media not gonna bother you as much because you're not feeding into what they think.
Yes.
You can use what they say as reference, nothing wrong with that. But take the time out to gather your own thoughts and remember, say, a year journey, you know have to follow up other people thing, you see me? So right now, just disconnect. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, take it small and disconnect for reset. I like that. Reset, man.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
agree.
the vibe.
I'm going to follow. Yeah, 100%. And I want to follow through on that thought, Shells, because here's what I want to say to Bridge Nation right now. Whatever you need is already inside of you. So don't wait for others to light you. In fact, you've got your own matches.
Hey.
Bam, bam, bam.
So strike.
Yes,
Go
sir.
through.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Bridge Nation, we just have so much to give thanks for. I mean, I celebrated a birthday, and, it's just great to be alive. I posted something on my WhatsApp status recently. There's a light, whether it is at the end of the tunnel, but if you're brave enough to see it or brave enough to be it. Boom. I leave it
Powerful.
at that.
Powerful.
Yeah. I like
There
this.
you go. Woo!
We can get our own two upon this. Time will not allow, but thank you guys. Appreciate that. And I'm sure that Bridge Nation loved that as well. Good Mood Monday, that's what it was. when we hear of persons giving back, that in itself generates its own level of excitement. So what you did, Roma, was really just the brought. But in a serious way, our next guest is the founder of MJ Foundation. Now, this is a non-profit organization that was founded by Marcelle Jackson, and we understand it's geared towards the educational development of students in rural areas. It was a vision she received from God, she said, when she asked him how she could show appreciation to persons that helped her through her own trying times. So come December 23, 2020, Marcelle launched her foundation and has been giving back within her community, initially to elders in her community, and then in recent times, as a matter of fact, as recent as August 20 this year, the MJ Foundation assisted some 45 students with school supplies in the community of Morgan's Pass, located in northern Clarendon. That in itself makes me want to say congratulations. Woo! Round of applause to you, Marcelle Jackson. Good morning and welcome to Up and Go. How are you doing?
Good morning, I'm fine. Thanks for having me.
Wonderful to have you. We're doing well, and we're happy to have you. My name is Richie B, and of course, Shells is with me.
Greetings.
Shells, you want to take the first question from Marcelle?
Yeah, no problem. So hi, Marcelle. So talk to us about you know that whole dream or the vision you received from God when you came to starting up the MJ Foundation. That sounds like a nice story.
Yes, it is. So while going to college, I had some trying times with finances, and I would go to my neighbors and ask them for some money to go to school, or they would say, come for some lunch to go to school, because I had to travel from all the way from northern Clarendon to Kingston every day, and it was really hectic for my mom, and she's a single mother. So they were the person that really assisted me and helped me to go through college. So when I completed college, I said, how can I really show them that I appreciated what they have done for me? And then it's like God just gave me the vision and said, start the foundation, Marcelle. And I had no choice but to obey him and do that. And since then, it has been a blessing for me, and I know for other persons.
Which is right. I'm loving that. Now, what was like the initial reaction like when you shared that you'll be starting a non-profit organization? Like, what was the vibes like from others?
I got some positive feedbacks, and as soon as I shared it, persons wanted to come on board. They are saying it's a really good thing, and we need more of that in our country. If persons continue to give back, then that's how we help out each other. So I got some really great feedbacks.
That's right.
Marcelle, I mentioned in the intro that up to recently, I think on August 20, that is like 2 days ago, you assisted. Yes, you assisted about 45 students with back to school supplies. We understand more assistance will be given out next week, or is it during the course of this week? What are some of the things that you need in order to continue this program, and how can persons assist?
Okay, so MJ Foundation is basically focused on education and development of students in the rural areas. So we need like the resources like school supplies, books, pencils, sharpeners, because they know that without resources, students cannot learn at school. Right. So we're trying to get as much school supplies for them so that they can get these resources to learn or to foster learning at school.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, and if persons want to donate, they can go on my Instagram page at MJ__foundation to make a donation.
All right. What's the IG page again?
MJ__foundation.
Okay. I noticed you mentioned that this is being done in the rural communities of Jamaica. Any plans to go beyond rural Jamaica per se?
Well, yes, but it's going to take a little time, as you know that the resources are coming in slow, and we just have to do what we can do for now in the rural area until we get bigger and can branch out.
Nothing wrong with that. I remember, oh, God bless you, So don't worry yourself, man. Everything will go work out. Now, you mentioned the IG page, MJ__ foundation. Is there any other way persons can reach you if they wish to assist? Or is it just the IG page?
It's just the IG page, and on the IG page you can find my email there.
Okay. And what has support been looking like so far? Yeah, people been reaching out through the social media a lot, you know, or would you like to see an increase in that type of traffic? Like what's it been like so far?
All right, so most of the supports are coming from my family and friends. So yes, I would like to see more support coming through social media. I want to see persons inboxing me and say, how can I donate? I want to see more of that. But so far, my family have been supporting me a lot, and my friends, they give what they have. If they have $1,000, they give it. So, yeah.
Yeah, this is really commendable of you, and I want to also commend those who are supporting you on this mission. I see on your page where you mentioned some of the things that you would need in order to provide these back-to-school supplies: pencils, pens, erasers, markers, things like crayons, backpacks, notebooks. If persons have,
I said overall school stationery.
School supplies and so on. Yeah, this is fantastic. What are your drop-off locations, though, for persons who might be able to provide some of these items? Do you have any you care to mention?
Yes, the drop-off location in Clarendon is the Clarendon Youth Innovation Center, but if persons are in Kingston, they could message me and we could arrange to collect the items.
All right. Well, you know, Marcelle, we want to say thank you so much for what you're doing. The energy is amazing, and not just because it's a back to school season, but just the thought of giving back. You know, we wish you all the best. You understand me? Just go and stay strong. I don't know, so once God there the center, everything will go all right. Zane?
All right, thank you.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Take care, Marcelle, and all the best. Well done so far. All the best going forward, all right?